Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundance. Let me get my chat up. Jeannie, hey, you're first today. How are you feeling, babe? Hello, hello. LT Spiritual, hello. Angelica, hello. Mystical, hello. Happy Friday. Anybody got any plans for the weekend? Nana, hello. Patricia, hello. Princess, hello. Irene, hello. Firebird, hello. Pretty and Pink, hello. MMC, hello. Donna, hello. You're just cleaning? I don't know. I'm taking my son for his birthday dinner tomorrow, but other than that, I don't know. Diamond Girl, hello. We did a Grinch tree this year. Junior just sat underneath it and he was like, oh. Babies are so cute when they first experience things. Okay, I don't recognize this name. Hold on. Hello, Day. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots. Let's fill it up. I don't know what's going on with my playlist right now. They're playing the most hardcore songs today. Okay, 9 spots. Hey, Jean. Welcome. This weather does not like me. I definitely don't like my hair. Sorry, I'm just letting it fill up. What do y'all think of that full moon? Did y'all put out water? I put water out last night, but it was so cloudy, I'm like, boo. I might have to put some more out today. Must be a bunch of busy people this Friday. It's going slow. Are y'all in that big Christmas rush yet? Trying to get everything together for Christmas? I mean, if you celebrate it, but you forgot about the moon. Oh man. I don't know if I'm gonna like this water, but hey, we'll see. Give it another minute or two, and then after that I'll start. It might be a short one today. You need to wrap. I haven't even shopped. I sent a message to all my children yesterday, and I'm like, can you please tell me what you want for Christmas so I can, like, start getting stuff? None of them answered. I'm like, what? You don't want nothing? Okay. Hello, Virgo. I'm putting you on the list, babe, and you'll get a reading. You just gotta wait till it's your turn, love. You know what? They do that at the works. Like, they do it at the beginning of December, and I'm like, why? Why not wait till, like, the week before or something? And to be honest, I don't like commercialized holidays. I just don't. They frustrate me. Because I'm sure Valentine's Day will be out before Christmas is over. It's so retarded. Misguided. Ari, hello. How's living on your own, boo? Have you got more used to it? Well, my kids are grown, so I don't have to worry about that. The only thing I gotta worry about is when the baby has off school, because then I'm gonna have to watch him. Not that I'm complaining or anything, but, you know. At least he's not throwing up anymore. I'm so excited about that. That is the worst. So expensive. Yeah, that's why I don't know why people like to live on their own. You're gonna move back with your mama. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 spots. Let's fill it up. Maya, hello, welcome. I'll put you on the list. If you just be patient with me, I'll eventually get to you. Aria's stubborn. She's like, there ain't no way. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, thank you for understanding and welcome. I like the new faces. No kidding. I wish I knew what I know now then. I wouldn't have gotten pregnant at 17. I would have gone to college first. Got married first. But hey, I love my kids and wouldn't change it for the world. Aw, thank you, love. Is that a full moon? I like it. Siona, hello. Those are pretty. I've never seen those emojis. Alright, 5 spots. I like it. I don't know what's next to it because I'm blind, but I like the moons. It's really big tonight, too. Could finally see it. Yesterday it was so cloudy I was irritated. I was like, I can't even see the moon. Supermoon hiding behind the clouds. Alright, let me go ahead and start. I'll leave the last 5 spots to fill up. Jeannie, what is your question? Hey, Jason. Welcome. Good to see you as always. Okay, I gotta put my glasses on again. Positive Bear, welcome. Like, I love Eminem and I love the songs that are playing, but they're too crunk for me right now. What's coming in love for you next year? Alright, let's see. Thank you, Jason. You'll go after Jeannie. Just trying to get a good circle in. Alright, Jeannie, let's see. Whoa. Okay. I kind of feel like when you least expect it the most, like, I think there's going to be a point next year where you're like, I don't even care anymore. I don't care about love. It's not going to happen for me. I give up. And here it comes. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. You're going to have a great love next year. But it's going to happen like when you feel the most alone. Like when you feel like, I just give up. I just give up. It's not going to happen for me. I'm going to die single. And then it's like, bam, here it is. Happily ever after. Alright, Jason, it's your turn, my love. Let me know what you want to know. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. No, you're fine, you're fine. Okay. It's just the reason why we say that is because I get confused of what I'm doing. So the least amount, I mean, y'all can conversate back and forth or whatever, but if it gets to be too much, I'm like trying to find the questions and it just gets confusing. But I do appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Jason. If you ask the lady out at the Christmas store, how would she react? Or would she accept? Yeah, Jason. Alright, let's see. Okay. I honestly feel like whoever this person is has a lot going on right now. Like, I honestly feel like they just became single or available. And available is like not even the word because they're still very conflicted. They're trying to find peace in the midst of heartbreak. Now, that's not to say that, they're not going to accept. It's just, it's almost like it's too soon for them. Come back here. It would be very unexpected for you to, like, it came out of nowhere to them and they're like, damn, I just got out of a relationship, or yeah, I don't really know. It's kind of up in the air. It's like they want love, but like I said, they just are trying to find themselves again, it feels like. So I would say they would think about it, but the answer is unclear with the moon. They just show me like the end of a very painful cycle, like they just got out of, and they're trying to love themselves, trying to do for themselves, and so they're like, I don't know. There's a possibility they would say yes, but still it's kind of like shoot your shot and see. It just may not be like a good person to ask out. Because they've got, I mean, maybe you hit them at the perfect time. I don't know. I just feel like they're still holding on to a lot of past energy. So it might not even be worth it. But yes, what I got. I would just say shoot your shot. You never know. I mean, maybe. I just feel like they'll say it like in the nicest way, but it just kind of feels like they're, I don't know, trying to accept being single, I guess. And so you don't want to be like a rebound or anything like that. Alright, hello, your turn. And thank you again, Jason. And hello to anybody that I missed. Alright. I think that your spirit team would be happy for that. You know, like that's the way everybody should be. But you've got to understand too, we're never going to be fully healed or fully. Everything's not always going to be, you know, there's an ebb and a flow. So be gentle with yourself. Don't like push yourself too hard. Because love is meant to come when it's supposed to. And if you can trust in that, I think you're going to be just fine. But they're kind of celebrating the fact that you're trying to take the time to not rush into anything just because you're alone or you feel lonely. So it's a good thing, like, you're taking that time. Because you're balancing out your emotions, you're balancing out yourself, you're kind of changing your vision of, like, what you actually want. Because a lot of times if we haven't healed, we're going to go after our trauma. And we're going to chase our trauma down over and over again until we get the point. So it's best to heal before, because then your vision is looking in the right directions. You're not going after someone that needs to be fixed or someone that's going to fix you, you know. So they say it's a good idea. They gave me 3 majors. They gave me the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Justice card. But that's how you find the one, is by at least putting it into motion, you know, like working on yourself, loving yourself, trying to heal the wounds of past stuff. Because a lot of times people go into things insecure, clingy, and you don't want to be that way. Alright, LT Spiritual. And that's really good. And it's a continuous process, you know. It's like, because you can get hurt again today, and then you got to heal that. So, you know, just be proud of yourself that you're recognizing that that should be something to do. Alright, what do you need to know to be more successful? I think part of you've been through so many things where when things get good, it's almost like when things get good, you automatically are looking for the other shoe to drop, right? There's a lucky break coming your way, but you've got to be careful of living in the mindset of someone who's never had anything. You have everything within you. It's not, you're not lacking anything. So the more that you can tell yourself that you are abundant, you are prosperous, you're a magnet for money, you're a magnet for love, or whatever it is that you're trying to attract into yourself, the more that you validate what you already hold, the more that success will rain down on you. But if you stay stuck in the mentality of, I've never been a millionaire, I'll never be a millionaire, then you're going to stay stuck in the cycle of lack and things not working out. So start speaking very, very clearly to the universe that you're ready. You are abundant. You know that you deserve what's coming towards you. And the more that you can, and it's almost like you've got to validate your own existence, because a lot of times we look for it in other places, right? So it's like the more you can just live and breathe abundance, the more that it's just going to rain down on you. And I know that's kind of a very, I don't know, like, how do you say it? It's a message that comes out a lot, but it's kind of generic. But I do feel like we are our own worst enemies when it comes to success. Or it's like right before you get to the point of achieving something, you back off because you're almost scared of going to the next level, if that makes any sense. But I hope that helps. Hey, Culture. Welcome, my love. Alright. Let's see, Angelica. Well, thank you, babe. Appreciate that. Okay. You were great today. Till a few hours ago. There's someone missing you today. The full moon, okay, even though we're kind of going into it, it's retreating, the moon still holds power, and it brings up emotions, it brings up things, especially being in Gemini. It's trying to give you clarity over the things that you don't understand, right? It's time to get, like, very clear. But let's see, is someone missing you? And it's funny that song played for you because when my son was young, he would sing it all the time. It was so funny. So every time I hear that song, I think of him as a little kid just jamming that song. My sons were very sensitive. I feel like you're aligning to something very great. And maybe it's not so much of someone missing you. I think it's more of you missing, like, the old parts of yourself, maybe. Like the parts when you felt truly happy or loved, or if you've never felt that, like, just kind of grieving certain parts of the past, because I feel like you're stepping into a new, very abundant cycle when it comes to love, because it seems very new. The World, Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So I kind of almost feel like you're bleeding out the feelings that have been, like, dormant for a while. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's somebody thinking of you. I think it's maybe your inner child crying about, like, missing a place or missing home or something like that. Well, I hope that makes sense. And hello to anybody I missed. No, I appreciate it, Maya. Thank you for showing me love. I appreciate you, boo. Hey, Monica. Alright, mystical. My mods just try to clear the chat out. I don't think there's any misgiving or anything about it. Alright, what's the next chapter of your life? What will the next chapter of your life be like? Let's see. I feel like it's going to be very bright, babe. We've got the King of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like it's very prosperous. It's very grounded. It's very much almost like the King of Pentacles is like he can have his cake and eat it too, right? And maybe this is the person coming for you or coming back for you, right? To present this Ten of Cups, Ace of Cups. But it's an overflowing love. It's an endless love. It's something that maybe has gone through in this lifetime, maybe some cycles, or even it's like past life. There's been like a repetitive theme between you and another soul. And I think you're coming into alignment with that. But it's also not about just love. It's about being secure, having a home, feeling very much grounded into the 3D. I think like the key finally clicks into the lock and you open up doors you couldn't even imagine. So I love that for you. Dream big during this time. Spirit says dream big. You can have it all. Like T.I. said, you can have whatever you like, boo. Yeah. Alright, coming towards the end of November in general. You're welcome, Mystical. A general for coming to the end of December. Alright. And I'm not talking to myself. I like to sing for all the new people. I sing to myself, though, because I don't want to hurt your ears, but I still got a jam. Alright. Okay. I feel a very in charge energy for you. I feel like you've been through a period of conflict. You've been through a period of change. You've been going through it, kind of walking away from what wasn't meant for you. And you're coming into alignment with possibly another person that's also gone through the same evolution, like Pokemon. You're on your third evolution. You're turning into Rayquaza or whatever. I feel a very light energy. So maybe you've been wanting something. Maybe you've been thinking about something. I'm getting like the sword and the stone. You know how like in the sword and the stone, nobody could get that damn sword out of that rock, right? So if you think of it as maybe there's somebody that you know that nobody else can get that sword out of them, and you're just that one. But it took you a moment to like come into a place of like being empowered to do it, right? Like you pull the sword out of the stone and it unlocks things. I just feel a very light energy, very happy energy, abundant. Because I think the kid, even at first, he couldn't get the sword out until he realized he's more powerful than they gave him credit for. Look at all my Christmas. I know, it's like a little jelly bean factory. It actually gives me Hansel and Gretel vibes. I don't know why. It just does. I don't necessarily like it, but hey, I'm rocking with it. Alright, Patricia, it's your turn. Okay, message for you from your guides. Alright. Oh, amazing. Thank you. At least somebody likes it. I ain't gotta like it. As long as y'all do, I'm good. I'll probably change it in a week or two, but there's a lot of work, so I might not. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Message from your guides. How do I explain this? This gives me the energy of like, you've got to spend money to make money. You've got to give in order to receive. I think you've been stuck in like this karmic loop of I need to hold on to things because maybe in the past you've lacked them. So it's almost like, I don't want to say a stingy energy, but just so much of like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to wait for it to come to me. And Spirit's kind of saying, in order to break out of where you've been, you've got to trust that when you put it out there, because everything contains energy. And energy is powerful, right? So if you're holding all your energy to yourself, it's not being able to change forms and come back to you. So something about that is you've got to learn to give in order to receive. And I'm not saying like, you know, you've got to go spend $1,000,000 or this, that, and the other. No, but money is energetic. So you've got, if you hold on too tight, the universe is like, she don't trust me. She don't trust me. And I'm, like I said, times are tough right now, and it's good to save. It really is. But you've got to trust that even if you spend your last dime, you're gonna be able to be taken care of. And by no means am I telling you to do that. But there's something about giving and receiving that you've been kind of holding back from that needs to start getting back into the flow of things. And it doesn't necessarily have to be monetary. It could be like doing things for other people. Getting out and sharing your gifts, sharing your love, giving back. Energetically, the flow needs to be give and take. And it can even be like, you know, people a lot of times never express their true feelings. And so the energy from that, if they were to put it out there, it could change forms and be transmuted and all those things. But a lot of people are just like, no, I'm good, I'm fine, I'll work it out myself. You don't have to work it out yourself, is kind of what Spirit's saying. Like, trust us. Let's get that energy flowing again. Alright, Nana. Hey, Jessica. Thank you for subscribing. I am on 3 days a week, so I'll be back on Sunday. Princess. What is Kay going to think of you when he sees you in person tomorrow? How will it go? He's going to be very highly obsessed with you. And I get the energy that this person might be a little codependent, so be careful. Because it's like they're immediately obsessed. Like, let's go to the bedroom right now. Let's get married. Let's, you know, it's crazy. Crazy thinking. I kind of feel like they're going to present themselves to be everything that you want them to be. But it comes from a mask, right? They think you're beautiful. They want things to move forward. So be careful of them gaslighting you or making you feel like they can give it all to you. Because a lot of times, somebody sees what they like. They're like, I'm going to lock it down. And a lot of time they lock it down with a bunch of bullshit instead of like just letting things move naturally, right? So be careful of that. I just feel like it could be that they just really want to get to the bedroom really quick, more so than anything. But they like you a lot. But when the devil comes out in the star, I'm like, oh goodness gracious. All right. No, Crystal, your name hasn't been called yet, babe. It does happen a lot. It does. And that's because they're not aware until they're aware, right? So a lot of people don't hold other people accountable for their actions. If we could start holding people accountable for the bullshit that they do, things would start to change, right? So the more that we can hold people to a certain standard, the more that stuff, people make it too easy for them. They get what they want, and so of course they're going to do it again and again and again. All right. And thank you to whoever just donated. Let me do Irene's question. I think she might have posted it already. But that's just the society nowadays. They feel like if they can lie and get what they want, then of course they're going to keep doing it. And thank you to whoever donated. All right, let me do Irene real quick. Are you close to starting a new chapter in love? Or have you already started it? Five weeks. I would say beginning of January, somewhere into that time. I think you're going to get a lot of attention, but be careful because the devil and the Knight of Wands are also here. So don't get caught in the tomfoolery or fumfoolery, making up words. But I do see a new chapter beginning. Maybe right now you're just having to fight off the ones that are not it. To make sure that you've learned your lesson. Alright, so whoever just donated, let me see. Alright, so whoever donated, please let me know. Because I don't want to say your name. She might have donated. Somebody donated. I don't know who though. I don't want to say their name. Alright, so whoever just donated, please let me know. Oh shit, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Amelia, it was you. Okay, babe. What was your question, love? Okay, I got you. Sorry. Alright, my love. What is your question, Amelia? Oh, thank you, boo. Alright. is going on with Trevor and his new family? Alright, let's see. Okay. It looks like it's about to be done. Looks very toxic. I'm sorry. It looks like they went into it with like some kind of good intention, but it looks like it's failed over and over again because somebody in this connection or family is very codependent. Like they always need more. They need more attention. They need more validation. They need more, 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 more. Like nothing they ever do is worth like good enough. And I feel like it's been going on for a while. It looks like somebody's about to walk out of this. Got the death card at the bottom. I'm just going to tell you what the cards are. The Page of Coins, the Five of Coins, the Devil, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Like it looks like a hot mess express. It looks like two unhealed people coming together and like battling each other's egos all the time. Like there's nobody to ground it in. It's just like a constant like roller coaster ride. Very, very toxic. And I wish to say that like it was a good thing because it looks like they jumped into it thinking that it was going to be everything that they wanted, and it did not turn out that way. I kind of feel though there was a lesson learned within it, right? And the lesson was like if it seems too good to be true, it normally is. I think he's gonna learn a lot from this. I think it's gonna help him to elevate some and make better decisions when it comes to love. But I do feel a lot of the problems were that he or she were still attached to another person. And maybe that's you, maybe it's somebody else, but I feel like there was always like some kind of competition. Like they always, either them or the other person felt like they were always in competition with the ghost, another person. So maybe Trevor brought up somebody a lot, or they could just tell like they didn't love them the same way. And so it was always a back and forth kind of like it's almost like I'm gonna hurt you before you hurt me, but I'm gonna hurt you worse than you hurt me, and it's not good. It's not good. But I will tell you, when they come out of this, I do feel they'll learn a lot of self-love from it. And I hate to say that, but it doesn't look like it's gonna work out at all. So I hopefully that makes sense. And I hope that clarifies what you needed to know, love. And thank you for trusting me to read for you. I love seeing new faces around here. Not that I do not enjoy the old faces, because I love you guys. But thank you again for being here. Alright, alright. Alright, Firebird, how does Scorpio view you currently? Oh my gosh, Amelia, the song that just started playing was Dancing with Your Ghost. So, that might mean something. But I know I said that, like they were in competition with the ghost, so that was weird. I just had to say that. Alright, here we go. Okay. Me and this pen, I swear to goodness. Your girl got sweatpants on and stuff. Sorry. I got like 5 shirts on and shit. Alright, so what I'm getting is they think this is a good opportunity or a good investment. They want something new here. They've been hurt before, but they're making a judgment call, like they want to move towards you, or being with you, coming back around to you would be a good idea. If you two have been apart, maybe you're coming back together, or they want to come back together. But they look like they could see it going somewhere. But I do see some kind of new beginning, so I don't know if you two have been in separation. Okay. I was seeing Scorpio season to be significant. Alright, pretty in pink. All or nothing, huh? Hey, YOLO. We only live once. You're welcome, boo. Thank you for being here. Pretty in pink. Pretty in pink. Donna. Did y'all say MMC already? Oh, MMC. Donna. Alright, babe. Thank you for letting me know, because I don't want you to get skipped. Alright, let me do MMC, and I got you, Donna. When will you find a new job? I don't think like it will be very long. Don't stress yourself out. Just stay positive about it. Make sure to get your information out there. Even if you don't hear anything back, maybe you need to reach out and be like, hey, I submitted an application here. I was wondering if y'all have any positions. Just keep the communication open instead of like stressing about possibly it not happening. I feel like you're moving into a very abundant timeline when it comes to that. So you're going to find the job that's meant for you. Just don't stress, don't worry. It's all going to work out. Just trust that. Because I see you worrying about it a lot. Stop. It causes blockages. Okay, how did Ray feel about you? Or how does Ray feel about you? The Sun and the Ace of Cups. Very happy with you, I would say. You make them feel all the warm fuzzies and whatnot. However, they fight with themselves about, are they ready for this? Can they give you what it is that you need? Are they good enough for you? I feel like you invoke a lot of fear into this person. You trigger them. And not because things aren't good, not because of anything. I think your light triggers their demons. You kind of expose it. And some people don't like to come out of the dark. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to live there. So I feel like very like back and forth with them. Like even though you make them feel amazing and they want things to be the best, they still don't know if they're good enough for you. Because you're like this bright light in the middle of a very dark place. And they're like, I don't know, I might like the shadows. Let me stay, you know. So, and that's okay. Keep shining, boo. Keep shining. If they don't get it, then they weren't meant to. That's all I got to say about that. Alright, Amelia. How will it go with Doc? You're welcome. Was Amelia on the list, babe? Was she on the free list? I didn't see her. Hold on. Alright, Diamond Girl. What do you need to know that you don't see coming? I just got chills. You might want to listen to the song, Diamond Girl. I'm sure you know it. How Was I Supposed to Know by Zania Monet. I think your main blockage up to this point is because no man ever showed you what love looked like. How are you supposed to know? Like in the song it says she thought pain was part of being chosen. So I feel like you've been at a block. Like love's been knocking at your door. But you didn't recognize it to be that because nobody ever showed it to you. I feel like that's about to change. I think you're coming to the realization of what it looks like because you taught yourself, not because a man taught you. I feel like you're about to have some competition going on for your heart, babe. But I think the main blockage up to this point was you thought pain was part of being chosen or part of being loved. You might want to listen to that song. It's pretty deep. I got like chills like all over me right now. You're coming into alignment with something really good, so. She says she's learning from heartbreak piece by piece. Okay, y'all just, it's okay. It's almost your turn. I promise. It's almost your turn. It's almost your turn.
I did what I could. The last time the military executed one
You
of its
see
own
what
was in
happens
1961.
when my energy gets distracted? The TV turns on by itself. Okay, I'm back. Did she donate again? I didn't get another donation, love. Where did you donate at? Because me no see it. Let me see. No, 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 no. No, I only got one. Alright. Let's see. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, Day posted. Is SH your forever person? But I don't know why. That's the second time this has happened, like, in a few weeks. Like, I get all flustered and the TV turns on and starts playing. I'm like, that doesn't help anything. Alright, let's see. Is here forever person? I think she was saying she was on the free list. That's all. Alright. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Spirit has a way of keeping certain secrets, right? How do you feel about it? It's kind of what they're saying. They're redirecting the question back at you. Do you feel like they're your forever person? If you were to be very honest with yourself, can you see spending the rest of your life with this person? Do they make you that happy? Internally, what does your soul tell you? So, it's funny because Spirit's basically saying, like, when you have your forever person, you're just gonna know. You're just gonna know. There'll be no questions. It'll just be right in your face, like happily ever after. And Spirit's kind of saying, like, whatever. They put a zipper on my mouth right now. You'll know when you know. My spirit guides are kind of very straightforward. They're, except for they won't say certain things. They that's something that they don't do. But we checked anyways. All right. I've never seen them before. Alright, Virgo. Does this current timeline you're on see Robert contacting you by January 2026? No. Five of Cups, the Hermit, Ten of Swords, the Magician. No, not yet. I don't know what they're going through, but they need to go through it by themselves. That's kind of what Spirit's saying. Maybe they're learning something. Maybe they're doing something for the greater good. Who knows? We can always hope, right? So he's just a good friend then? Possibly. Spirit say you know the answer. You have to answer that question. Sometimes they'll say certain things, like if it was a no, they'd be like hell no. But this time it's something about you need to be clear with yourself if you would think that, because a lot of times we want a person to be our forever person, right? And we look at all the great things that they could be. But internally we know, like, they would probably get on your nerves after a few years, or you know that they're not responsible enough and you would be carrying the weight of it. There's always something internally, that little voice inside your head that's like, this ain't it, girl, what are you doing? So pay attention to that voice. It'll help you a lot. Alright, Maya. Mayonnaise. Or something. Maya Rose. Let me see. Alright. If you put a job application to multiple Front receptionist at a salon. Will you get hired? Let's see. Spirit's kind of saying, is this really what you want to do? Like, you can have it, but is it your ego that wants the job, or do you really think you want this job? Because I honestly feel it might take a lot of work for you to get there. But Spirit's like, do you even want that, or is it just the bright idea you had yesterday? I don't know. I feel like something better is out there for you. And it's going to come something that's very creative. Because I feel like you have a very creative, playful spirit. And so, yeah. I mean, personally, okay. I went to cosmetology school when my son was born. And I didn't ever get my license in it. But I love doing hair. I love being creative, as you can tell. And Spirit's kind of saying that. You have that creative energy within you. But is this really what you want to do? Because I feel like there's somewhere else that could use your talents more. So, you could get the job. It might take you a while to get one, but yeah. But the way that they said it was like, this is really what you want, or is that what you thought about today? You know? I'm a Pisces. My mind changes all the time, so I understand it. I did cosmetology, then I was a nurse, and then I was almost a boss. I was like a very head person in a very large company. And then I went and was a nurse, and then I became a teacher. So now I'm doing this. I change a lot. So maybe that's what they're saying is like, you'll find the right place for you, but that might not be it. All right. Maybe look into like places that have creative outlets. It's like the free list is closed, babe. All right, Siona. But I am on 3 days a week if you'd like to come back another time. All right, what is the outcome of your friendship with Johnny since he had texted you today? It's funny, my first boyfriend's birthday was March 7th. What's the outcome of your friendship with Johnny? He texted you today. I don't feel like you two are meant to be together. I feel like they're a soulmate of yours for sure. But they're kind of showing me like maybe you're trauma bonded to this person a little bit, or this person is just you two aren't good for each other. Like if you were to get into a connection with them, it might turn toxic, or you might ruin the friendship, right? I kind of feel like Johnny's a little obsessed with you. Um, they may want more with you. But when they show me the devil as like their energy and you're standing in a 9 of Pentacles, I honestly feel like they're just a temptation of yours to throw you off of track. And not that they're intentionally doing that, but it's like they leave a door open to keep you almost like on a string or something because y'all have history together. But I don't see it really a good thing for you, or the best thing for you, I guess you could say, because I don't want to really say it's bad or good, or if it's a lesson, then girl, go have fun with the lesson. Enjoy the lesson until you don't want to enjoy it anymore. All right, Jason. Will your close friend and you possibly be more in the future? Let's see. If they leave their husband. That's exactly what the split said. There could be something more, but they would have to walk away from something else first. And I think intuitively you both know. So, I do see a kinship or some sort of connection here. That has the potential, but there's not much that can be offered in the current moment because of other things. And you know this. High Priestess, you know this. And you know this. It is the moon. It's the Gemini moon. People get really talkative during the Gemini moon, it seems, but that's okay. I like seeing new faces, and if they want to talk to me, it's cool. People just gotta understand I can't read all the comments. So, if you want to personally connect with me, you gotta wait till I'm not reading, because otherwise I get distracted. And I have MS, so it happens frequently. Alright. Positive bear. Not trying to call nobody out. I'm saying. Positive bear. Are you still here? And that's why I ended my list. So I've got to go off of y'all's list now. I don't know. But you know what? Honestly, some people don't even know what a free live reading is. They just jump on like, please answer my question. It's okay. I don't mind. They don't have to greet me if they don't want to. Villain, I don't think they were talking about you, babe. Yes, babe, you can donate, Marissa. Alright, Crystal. Crystal, are you here? I know you've been waiting. Come on, girl. There you are. Okay. All is well. Crystal, it's your turn, my love. It's your turn. What is your question? Please post your question. Don't leave. You want a general love. Okay, I got you. And then Marissa, I got you. Let's just all breathe. Ready? Deep in, deep out. It's not the same crystal. General love. We're going to do it anyway. I don't care. Spirit said, just do it. Alright. Alright. Okay. I see a journey of self here. You will be recognized for the love that you're able to give. I feel like at some point there's going to be a person that is going to love you to death. But first, you've got to find love for self. Maybe you've got some self-confidence issues, so it's time to really make peace with who you are, and that's going to bring in exactly what you want. Oh my goodness gracious. Will she find love? We're just going to do it. You know what? It's a Gemini moon. Yes, you will find that person. But you've got to find that beautiful fire within yourself first. Because a lot of people will like you because you're attractive, but they're not going to love you because you're attractive. The love is going to come from a person recognizing you as a whole person and you growing through that. So, eventually you will find that person. You've just got to be patient with yourself. And maybe stop looking for people that are just attractive. Look for people that, have more substance. All right, Marissa, your turn, boo. Gita posted. Okay. Did Marissa post? Alright. You met someone online. He has a YouTube channel. Your reaction, ritual recently. You fell in love with him. His current feelings and intentions towards you. I'm blaming it on the freaking moon. It's that Mercury. The Mercury does it every time. It does it. Alright, let's see. I think you would be waiting a while. I feel like whoever this person is gets a lot of people that, I don't know, like reach out to them. They get a lot of attention. They may not give a lot of attention to a lot of people. I'm just saying they get a lot of attention. And so they're very careful not to touch fires. I feel like there's a possibility that you two could come together and have something amazing. But you've also got to understand like where they're at. And a lot of times as a person on YouTube, we can be very nice and whatever, but that doesn't necessarily mean that, there's a relationship outside of that. So it's like you've got to just build that and start from the beginning. Don't worry about where it's going to go. Just build something good now. All right, Marissa. I'm a little confused today. That's alright. Just rolling with it. Crystal, I already read for you, babe. Just go backwards. Shit, I don't know how I keep up with it either. Alright, will Vaughn and you hook up again? I just try my best. I give it all I got. That's all. That's what I do. Alright, will you hook up again? Yes, Bear, you did miss it, babe. Alright, hold on. I'm confused. Hold on. I keep messing up the chat. Hold on. Okay, babe, I'm on 3 days a week. Come another time. No problems. We're all good. Let me hook up again. And thank you to Culture. You will go after Marissa. Okay. I honestly feel like, yes, they will try to hook up with you again and again and again and again and again until you realize that they're not what you want them to be. And they're not going to be what you want them to be. This person is the definition of somebody that's in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. The lesson behind it is self-love for yourself. When are you going to have enough of giving in to them every time they come around? I mean, I'm sure it's fun. It looks like it's pretty hot. You know, I think when they're there, they do it right or whatever. But they have a habit of doing it right and then leaving because they're very selfish. They're very much into what they want when they want it, kind of thing. And they don't really care about the mess they leave in the distance. So their love always comes with strings or attachments or whatever. They will be back, and that it will happen again and again and again. It keeps showing me that. And then they show me them leaving again. And I'm not saying that this person can't change. I don't think they do. I just feel like the change has to start with you. When are you going to quit letting them come back around? You know what I mean? Scorpio is pretty heavy here. And Scorpio is all about death and rebirth. We also have Capricorn. So, like I said, I definitely feel like they're going to keep coming back as long as you let them. So if that's what you want, then yeah. But make sure to respect yourself in the process. Don't keep putting yourself in situations that are going to hurt you. Sure, accept them back. See what happens. But at some point, you're going to have to say to yourself, is it worth it? You know? But yeah, they'll definitely keep circling the block on you. Over and over and over. So, I hope that helps, love. Like I said, if it's just for fun, then should I have loved a lot of my lessons, you know? They were a lot of fun. Some not so much, but some of them, shoot, I rode the F out of that lesson. I had a good time with it. Hey, it happens. But he'll be back again and again and again and again. Lots of fire. So it looks like fun. Do it. Just don't put your feelings in it, because they are the type that will hurt you, and they are a Gemini. So you know, they do things like that until they figure it out. No shade to the Geminis, I promise. All right. Culture. Where are you at, boo? Where are you at, my love? Culture, where are you at? I think it said it was from Culture. Yeah, Culture. I think my chat's lagging. Alright. I don't want those cards. Okay, what don't you see around about these people that surround you? They're human. That's all I can say. They're human. I think that they try their best, but they do carry a lot of things around with them, almost like they use things that have happened to them to excuse their behaviors. It's very young energy. I think they're younger than you. I think that they haven't quite learned how to process like things that they've been through correctly. So they kind of use it as a tool to manipulate or kind of like take it out on others. I don't think it's done with like malicious intention. It just seems like they don't know any better. No one ever told them. Spirits like just like just try your best to get along with them. Try your best to like be the bigger person, because honestly, I don't feel like they're just coming at you. You know, it feels like their intentions behind it are good. You two just speak very different languages. It's almost like Gen X and millennials. I don't understand them. They have a whole other language. And sometimes I get like, are they talking crap to me right now? Like, it's just very different the way that, you know, because Gen X is the type that we're going to tell you like it is, whether it hurts your feelings or not, then move about our business. Whereas the newer generations, they censor a lot of things that they say. So I think that you're not really seeing the true person. You're seeing the reflection of every bad thing that's ever happened to them. Almost like they feel like they have valid reasons as to why they act the way that they do. But they're like, I'm not trying to hurt nobody. I'm not trying to cause problems. I don't think that they want things to be bad with you. Like I say, it's just Spirit's like, just be patient with them, because in time you might see that they could be more to you than, like not like in love or anything, but like you could become friendly with them. They just like attention. They like attention. They need attention. Weren't shown attention as a child. They're in the middle of almost trying to heal the family shit that, you know, like they're growing up. That's the way it feels like. They're growing up. But like I said, at least they don't have ill intentions for you. And Spirit's like, just don't pay them no attention. They don't know no better. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do, kind of thing, you know. But yeah, I don't necessarily feel like they're intentionally trying to hurt you. It just feels like they want attention in any way that they can get it, because there's something around a family wound that I don't know, they need validation for it. Like, I hurt more than you. I've been through more than you. You don't understand me, kind of thing. I hope that makes sense. Oh, you say you must be missing something. I'm telling you, it feels like a generational gap. Like, it's just like, because I can't understand it. All I'm seeing is like they never show their true selves to the world. So whatever comes out is just a reflection of all the bad things that have happened to them. And they're in the process of healing it, but all they want is just some attention. Just try to give them good attention. Maybe it'll make them settle down a little bit. I don't know. I do not know what my child is doing over there. Alright. I think they were just here. NASA? Is it Yasa? NASA? I don't know. Yasa? Are you here? I seen him like 5 seconds ago. But I hope that helps, Culture. It's gonna be alright, babe. Just don't give him no attention. Or give him good attention. I don't know. Alright, so Yasa is not here. Yasa? Is it Yasa? Alright, give him the 60 seconds. And then it's on you, boo. I want to know. I want to know. Yeah, they're about to miss it. It's okay. Today has been like Mercury retrograde. It's just the moon. It's the moon fault. And it's because it's Mercury. And it's just different. What are eyes, feelings, and intentions towards you? Let's see. There's a lot of noise going on in my house right now. I don't know what's going on. They're having a party without me, I think. Let's see. They want you. They would like to have a relationship with you, but there's a cycle they're kind of stuck in right now, and I feel like they're not being truthful with you about something, and that could be because they're in a relationship, who knows. But there are some hidden things that keep them from like making the advance towards you. Like they want to. Queen of Cups, Hierophant, but either they don't feel good enough for you, or like I said, it's almost like they're scared to show you their true self, almost. They're like, I can't say it, I can't do it. And if they were to, it probably wouldn't be good for you and whatever. They want this new beginning, but they're like, be patient. The moon, the high priestess, like, this, it'll all be known. But there's something in the background that's like working out. Yeah. I don't know, G. There's just stuff that's hidden, and I see it pretty clearly. But they don't want to tell you, because they don't want to lose the chance with you. Because they really want you, but they don't want you to know yet. So, I don't know. I'm telling you, he's hot for teacher. He's been hot for teacher for a while. Like, I've known that. But this time, I guess, like, the closer he gets to it, this devil keeps popping up. The closer he gets to it, the more scared he gets. And, you know, the hidden stuff could be, like, he's scared to tell you. You know, it could be fear. It could be him just not feeling good enough. Because you are a very intimidating force. Gee. You just are. That's the Dasher energy. He's gonna have to get used to it. You're a Leo. That's the way lions are. I think you would be a great mother for his future kids. Hopefully we get to that point, right? But I love you guys. He is obsessed with you. He has his friends stalking you too. Oh my gosh. I want to know what he's hiding or what he hasn't told you yet. Like he's 12, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. No. But y'all have an amazing weekend. And I hope that works out for you, Gene. Because I want to see you in a loving relationship and have some babies. You deserve some babies. It's tomorrow. Until then. Anyways, y'all have an amazing weekend. I love you. Sorry about all the confusion tonight. And I'll see y'all again on Sunday, God willing. And the creek don't rise. And no, I can't do your reading. You're late, my love. I'm so sorry. But I will see y'all again